Hello everyone and welcome back to Severin's Token on Roll20. We left our players having just exited the bar and fucked up the campaign, and they are now in a war-torn city with mages fighting and soldiers herding people through the streets. And we just had our delightful player Vagabond declare that we should be able to see him. Oh no, wait, he doesn't have a webcam. So
Yep.
This is the quality of players I'm dealing with.
Yeah. No, I mean, I should be able to see you guys is what I'm seeing. While I'm seeing are like a bunch of mosaic crap.
Okay, well, I have you.
Okay.
You did both yeah.
So, Glug is headed north towards Tattic Market, the covered market just north of the untouched whole part of town where the dirty bars are. Sapphire and Gronkarella.
I'm thinking about heading towards the Mages Guild, since if this guy's going after mages, then he's probably already been there and wrecked stuff up, so he shouldn't be going back.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna head towards the guild.
Sapphire?
Guild.
I'm gonna follow Gronkarella. I got nothing better to do.
Okay. So, Glug heads off towards Tattic Market.
The retard goes off alone. Great.
At a bit of a clip. Damn it. Select. Hey, there we go. Tattic Market is in tatters. Stalls are smashed. People are being pushed away from the market and herded into corners by armoured knights. But for the most part, they seem to be focusing on people who have some kind of association with the Mages Guild. They seem to be focusing on the shop owners who've sold to the Mages Guild, on the guards from the Mages Guild, people like that. The general populace of the city don't seem to be paid attention to, in that they're just allowed to run off and not particularly bothered with.
Is there like a potion and like a basically a one-stop shop, food, potion, shit to get and go?
There's a few stalls that sell sort of ready to pick up potions and things.
Okay, I will head there and grab a couple. I know there's nobody there manning it, but I'm gonna go in and take a few.
And your microphone died again.
Really?
So you went there and you took a few
Health potions, just like things to make me keep me.
Yeah. So
Feeling
our
okay.
mentally handicapped paladin
Nope.
ran to the
and I'm paying.
closest convenience store.
Yep.
Isn't the
And
town in chaos? You don't have to pay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm paying because it's the thing you do.
Okay.
It's what I've been taught. You
Wow,
buy things.
the entire city's burning and you're gonna pay.
I'm retarded. Do you not get this?
Okay, so
I get it, but not that retarded.
roll a perception check. Okay, that's a pretty decent perception check. So and roll a d6.
Mhm.
I just don't want caps on.
Okay, so you are going to pay 30 gold for 3 potions,
Okay.
2 pink potions, and 1 blue potion.
Okay, cool. I
This
have no
doesn't
idea what
sound
they
good.
do. I have no idea what they do, right?
You think the pink one,
Fantastic.
you think the pink ones are health potions, and you think the blue
Yeah.
one is a shield potion.
Fantastic, thank you. That goes.
I think 50's trying to kill himself in this game.
No.
The problem is his character is running things like I do. I just go to a store, they're like, what do you want to drink? The pink bottle.
But
I
yeah.
base my drinks on colors. It's fun. It's more interesting that way.
So, Blaster Toad and Vagabond, Sapphire and Gronkarella, you head towards the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild is on a raised hill. which is surrounded by a small river inlet. And there are bridges leading onto it. The hill is built up almost like a hive city. There's a layer of buildings and then another layer of buildings on top and another layer on top, and it builds up into a tower. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of this, I'm afraid. The whole place is emitting multiple different colours of smoke from different windows, and the bridges are guarded by mailed knights, and there appears to be the occasional sort of flash of light within the Magus' guild. However, as you sort of approach one of the bridges, you see someone, a human, wearing the same sort of blue robes as the man who smashed his way into the hidden pole. You see one of these men go flying out into the river with his blue robe smoking. So obviously the Magus Guild is putting up more of a fight than perhaps the humans thought it would.
All right. So we're here. What are we going to do?
Well, being outside does nothing. Let's go on in.
Okay,
All right.
so you're going to head across the bridge?
Yeah, let's go across the bridge.
So you start crossing the bridge, and the bridge is a pretty open, straight affair, but there are a few sort of watchtowers along the bridge. And as you get about 6 or 7 steps into the bridge, you come across your first watchtower on the left-hand side. And out from the watchtower steps Coldehart. He mutters a couple of words, and 2 shards of blood snap forwards from his hands and impale the 2 mailed knights. And then he kind of looks at you, shakes his head, mutters, "Fucking idiots," and disappears back into the watchtower.
I'm gonna follow him.
I thought you were a tactic
You're
market.
at another
You're at
market.
Tactic Market, dude.
Oh,
You're carrying potions.
you said no. You said I went though. You did say.
No, he said Toad and I
Am I-
went.
Am
No.
I retarded? I may be retarded.
You're retarded. You
Yeah,
went to
okay,
Tactic
retarded.
Market. Those 2 went to
Yeah.
the guild.
No.
Wow,
Yeah,
50's has
I'm sorry.
returned his character. Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
He's just getting really into the role right now.
I have. I'm. What is it? I'm a character actor. I'm a character player.
You're a method actor.
Wait till he just
That's the
starts
one, thank you.
blindly picking drinks out of his drinks cabinet. Just like,
So what do you want to do? Gronk, Gronk, right?
Gronkarella, Glug, and
How much did you have to drink?
How many fingers am I holding up? And then she holds up a middle finger. But only one.
You have more than one middle finger?
Dude, we each have 2, you dumbass.
No, but like on a single hand. It's like she holds up a middle finger, but only mine.
I thought you meant like I would have held up. If I did it in both hands, it would have been
I'm
2.
the retarded one. I'm the retarded.
I follow Kaldahar into his little hidey hole in the damn tower.
Oh, shit. And I'm the retard, though.
Okay,
God damn.
so Gronkarella's headed into the little hidey hole in the tower. Sapphire?
What am I doing? She just leaves to like a nice safe spot.
Well, you
Crosses
just like
her legs.
butchered my name and
Crosses her legs and contemplates what the hell is going on.
Okay. So Sapphire heads for the nearest safe spot. Plug, you are in Tactic Market holding 3 brand new potions, 2 pink and 1 blue.
I'll
What would
put
you
them
like
in my backpack, and I will. Where is the closest animal feed market? Like, where is the closest area to get animal feed for my mouse?
You could probably get small animal feed from Tatic Market because a lot of the mages have familiars.
I'll go and grab me some of that as well.
Okay. You've bought that plenty of times before. You pay a couple of coppers for a small bag
Yeah,
of mouse
and
feed.
I will head. There's I can go from here.
Say that again?
There's 3 different directions I can go from here?
Well, technically, you can go all sorts of ways. You could head up
Well,
towards the Citadel.
main areas, though.
You could head up towards the Citadel. You could go down towards the Grand Magus' Guild. You could go right through Tatic Market, come out the right-hand side on the shore. You could go left back.
Where's the closest, I guess, barracks or constabulary?
North at the entrance to the Citadel.
I will head there.
Okay, so you're going to head for Hard to Take Castle.
Yep.
Okay, so Glug heads for Hard to Take Castle and finds that the soldiers from the city have mostly retreated to the Citadel walls and are working with a group of mages that tend to sort of stock the Hard to Take Citadel and Castle to keep away the humans for now. Sapphire, meanwhile, heads away. She heads across End Road Bridge and down into the Collins area, which is the poorer area where mages and people like that don't tend to spread. And it's quite quiet and like there's a lot of people here because an awful lot of people have decided to run this way. But there doesn't seem to be many mages, or there's a few knights, there's a few people walking around. And the knights seem to be sort of checking people. But it seems reasonably safe down here. And she finds a small pub that seems to have a few seats left and settles down with her legs crossed to contemplate what the fuck just happened. Meanwhile, Groncarella finds herself in a tower, a watchtower, with a spiral staircase leading down into the floor. The spiral staircase seems to be made up of what appear to be sort of slightly oddly shaped stones for a spiral staircase. It's almost as if the floor of the tower turned themselves into a spiral staircase. And it leads down what appears to be under the level of the river surrounding the Grand Magus Guild, surrounding the Magus' Hill. And there's no real sign of Calderheart.
Now I'll continue across the bridge then to the main hub of the guild.
Okay.
No need to go subterranean exploring without anybody else.
This is a weird campaign already. Okay, so Groncarella heads into the guild. The guild is full of smoke and strange smells and clouds of different coloured gases and quite a few corpses. To be fair, quite a few corpses. Roll a fortitude save for me.
14.
14. Okay, so you stumble into a cloud of green gas and you feel kind of nauseous for a bit, but you seem to be okay. As you head deeper into the Mages Guild, you start to head upwards, up the sets of stairs that lead up to the higher sections of the tower, and you find magical barricades blocking most of the staircases. There's a few sounds of shouting from above and a few sounds of shouting from below, but you find yourself in a sort of dead zone between two warring groups of mages, with the tops of the stairwells blocked by magical barriers and the way down filled with the gases and smoke of mage warfare. Meanwhile, Glug finds himself standing in the courtyard outside the Citadel. Again, he also finds quite a few dead, unfortunately, littering.
I thought I was a she.
She.
I may be retarded, but I at least know I'm a girl.
My apologies. She finds an assortment of dead knights and mages, and the walls of the Citadel are lined with people with crossbows and mages. There's flashes of lights being thrown up from the surrounding buildings as the human mages sort of entrench themselves into areas of cover to throw magic at the mages defending the citadel, who've always been slightly more warlike mages. To Glug's right, she sees a bright green glow, which she associates with the Necromunda docks. The Necromunda docks are the only place in the city where magic is taught outside of the Grand Magus Guild, and it's because the necromancers were essentially evicted from the Grand Magus Guild, primarily because of the smell. No one likes the smell of rotting corpses. So they moved out onto a piered dock out into the sort of dockland areas where the smell mixed with the smell of rotting fish is less of a problem. And the whole of Necromunda dock seems to be glowing slightly.
Alright, so it's pretty much a war zone in front of me. Some scary shit to the right of me.
Yep.
I'ma run back south towards where I last saw everybody. I'm hauling ass south. Back
Okay.
towards where I last saw people that I knew.
Roll a blank d20 for me.
A blank. Okay.
4.
Yay!
Okay.
Shit. That okay is never a good okay. It's always you dicked okay.
So 4 on a d20 is... Roll a reflex save. Okay.
12 plus 2.
Take 6 damage
Owie!
as you run past...
Owie!
As you run south, diving into the covered market and then onto the bridge leading to Tattic Market, a bolt of lightning snaps out from one of the windows, crashes into the building across from you, and as it goes past, it burns a line across your back.
Owie! That's some bullshit.
Yeah, there's trigger points all over the city for shit like this happening, by the way.
Owie! You burnt my ass. Alright, fine.
Okay, Sapphire,
Sapphire.
you are tucked away in your drinking hole. Would you like another drink? Says the barman.
You know, I don't know. Because what just happened, was probably the weirdest turn of events I've ever seen,
And what would that be, my dear?
All right, so first off, let's retrace my steps. I came in here, but before that, I was with this weird half-orc lady who might be trying to blow up the Mages Guild. I'm not sure. And then there's this big, dumb, mentally awesome dude who went over to the market. I don't know what's his problem. I think his name's Gronk. And before this, I used to be a stripper, all right? I used to be a nice stripper, And I was a stripper because I can't believe I just wanted to be like a voice actress for the puppet show, but I wasn't feminine enough for them, so I'm stuck being someone's fuck nugget. And I don't even love them, all right? I love weapons. And then she takes out her scythe, and it's a pretty sexy scythe. Don't get me wrong. All right, and then mid-sentence, as she's ranting about like the times she had sex with someone, she realizes the whole point of why she wanted to be a voice actress or something like that in the first place. Her half sister, Yin Dragonskin, I'm going to call her, used to be the greatest fighter in the universe, at least according to Sapphire. But then she lost her arm. And then she lost her other arm. And both her legs to like a singular accident. So now she's essentially a talking paraplegic who just spouts puns and jokes and comebacks and shit. So one day, so now she's gonna be as strong as her, so she can get some, I don't know, new limbs or something. So then she smacks her drink on the bar and then stands up. It's like, I got it. I realized something. I have. Thank you, bartender. Thank you. And then she runs out of the bar. And as she runs out of the bar, she takes a look at her weapon. It's a very, very sexy weapon. Don't get me wrong, it's custom made. She thinks it's very, very, very sexy. So instead of running out of the bar, she walks out of the bar, heads to like an alleyway or something, and she fondles with it. But don't get me wrong, it's the shaft of the weapon, not the blade, because it's sharp.
My face.
So, for about the past 5 minutes, I've muted myself because I've been physically dying. Just, dear Lord.
So, for those people who are watching my perspective of this, I rolled a dice during that. I rolled a d20. That was the barman's will save. The barman is now slightly suicidal.
Oh my god!
Okay, so what happened to the barman? Sorry, as soon as you said that was his will save, I had to laugh because something great's gonna happen.
He's now
Holy
slightly suicidal.
Oh my god! Oh my... That... Wow!
You broke the barman, Vagabond.
Dude, you
knew it.
broke me! Like, we may need to take like a solid minute break here because before I piss myself. Like, this is a legitimate
Right.
concern I have right now.
What's the 14 for?
That was his will save.
Oh, both of them
Failed
were
it.
will saves?
No, the d6 was the damage that 50 took.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
oh
I'm...
yeah.
Yeah, that was... Wow. Wow. Just... Can we... Yeah. Wow.
Okay,
Damn, dude.
so Sapphire is just off Collins Square, having some intimate time alone with her scythe. Which sounds like a euphemism in and of itself. But that's no, she's having some intimate time with her scythe. Meanwhile, Groncarella is in the Grand Magus' guild and Glug is back in Tactic Market. So, Groncarella, you are now finding yourself in a smoke-filled, magically walled-off Mages Guild on the 3rd floor. What would you like to do?
So since I've just been kind of casually sauntering through here, have there been any offshoots that may have looked like a library or somewhere where they may store scrolls or anything that I can pick up of use? Or that all be higher up? Or lower down?
Okay, so you're basically robbing the Mages Guild.
Yeah, I'm just walking through as puffs of smoke, and they're stopping me with these fields of force through all the bulkheads. And yeah.
Roll me a wisdom roll.
Why would you have me do against wisdom? I got a 2.
Wow.
Okay. Bearing in mind that your character is a bard,
Mm-hmm.
you are a character of a slight appreciation for the arcane. You are moving through the guild. You find a couple of libraries, a couple of offshoots. You go through the libraries. You pick up 3 scrolls. Being that you appreciate the arcane, but also being that you haven't actually reached the point in your bardic career where you've learned any arcane magic, you can't actually read Draconic, which is the language in which spells are written. So you pick up 3 magic scrolls: Magic Scroll A, Magic Scroll B, and Magic Scroll C.
Cool. And scrolls, you basically just have to wield them to use them, right?
No, you have to read
And
the
you have
Draconic
to
on them.
read them.
Oh.
But you do have 3 magic scrolls. Glug.
Okay, so... Oh.
No,
okay.
no, go ahead, Grongror.
Well, now, since I'm an old timer from the area.
Mm-hmm.
I want to continuing my sauntering, this time outside, making my way carefully to the covered market to consult Googleus Maximus for a spell of translation for my scrolls.
Okay.
Googleus Maximus.
I want to Google Translate my draconic spells. Yes.
I know. Oh god, you know what? I literally have to pee. This is gonna kill me. Like this is seriously going to hurt me. This campaign is just going to be the end of me. God damn, guys. I love it.
So you head north. You find the guards on the north bridge of the guild, Grand Mage's Guild, dead already, and you head up into Tattic Market, where you find the stall of Gugalus Maximus. Gugalus Maximus is his stall is basically a mat upon which he sits cross-legged, and people come and ask him questions, and he gives them answers. Several people decry him as being a phony and giving false answers to most questions. But a lot of people believe him, and he makes a decent living. He also suggests questions if you can't figure out what question you want to ask. You just have to start the question, and he'll finish it for you, and then he'll give you the answer for it.
Okay, no, like seriously, give me 30 seconds, man. I hate you.
I was wondering how far I could push him before he had to go.
I know, right? He's like, I have to pee, and then he just stood there, transfixed. As we were talking about
Googleus Maximus.
mage, bard, person, salesperson, whatever. Oh man. To either side of his stall, but just within it, he offers promotional materials to the nearby market attractions. Yes. Oh. Whenever he gives you an answer, always listen to the third, because you know the other marketeers have paid him off for the first two.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, thank you for going along with that. That's
fine.
Beautiful.
That's kind of the point of this campaign.
I'm glad I missed it.
Oh, you haven't missed anything.
No, we paused for you.
Oh, thank you, and I hate you. I'm so glad I had time to take that piss, because I would have seriously needed a new chair in the next minute.
Oh,
so,
man.
you find Gugalus Maximus sitting cross-legged on his mat, having been left reasonably unmolested, and standing in front of him is one of the human magi in blue robes, looking rather frustrated. And he goes, "Where is the..." At which point Gugalus Maximus interrupts with, "The potion shop? That's on the left." And he goes, No, where is the testicle of the badger? That is between the hind legs." And this continues. Eventually, this continues for about.
How clitoris couldn't have been the first result, I don't know.
This continues for a couple of minutes. One of the questions asked is, "What happened to the phoenix?" To which response is, "The clitoris ate it." Don't ask. For those people who follow the chain of these campaigns, they may actually get that joke. But my players may not, because it's been a long time.
I get it. Like, yes.
Was I there for that?
Yes, you were.
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Eventually the
Really?
mage gets
Nobody
frustrated.
else?
Eventually
I got it.
Eventually
Okay,
the mage gets frustrated and walks off, and leaves Groncarella with Gugalus Maximus. And Groncarella wants to ask for a translation for scrolls, yes?
Yes, I'd like to do a recognition search for the meaning of the images on these papers.
Okay. So Gugalus Maximus takes the scroll from you, and he looks at scroll A, and he reads it carefully, and he nods knowingly, and he goes, "Ah, this one is in Elven Draconic, and this is a spell of greater enhugement." And then he looks at scroll B, and he nods knowingly, and goes, "Ah, this is in um 1 second." He turns the scroll the other way up. "Ah, yes, yes." This is in Dwarven Draconic. And this is a spell of Zap Shock Shock. Yes. And then he looks at scroll C, and he looks at it for a while. He goes, right, yes. And then he turns it the other way, and he looks at it and goes, yes, right. And then he turns it 90 degrees, and he looks at it and goes, bugger. This one's written in Cat Draconic. Yes, Cat Draconic. And it is a spell of it's a spell of Majosity. Yes, Majosity.
Majosity.
And he gives you a quick short lesson in the pronunciation of the spells. So Gugalus Maximus imbues you with the ability to cast the spells of Greater Enhugement, Zap Shock Shock, and Majosity from the scrolls.
Okay, while I'm here with Gugalus Maximus, I'd also like to request from Gugalus Maximus. If he's dying, it's great.
Yeah.
Great
I have
Gugalus
an aneurysm.
Maximus. Where can I purchase a pocket dictionary of Common Draconic?
And Gugalus Maximus smiles. And as Gugalus Maximus smiles, he reaches up and pulls a little piece of string, and above his head, a little sign flicks open. It's been folded up, and he pulls it a couple of times, and it flicks through. And so above his head, it now says, Arcane Bookstore, third on the left. Just ask for Joe. And then he reaches to the left, and he flicks open a little books thing, little sign on the left, and he flicks through a few of them and lifts it up, and it says, "If you want a dictionary, just come to the library." And then he goes, but if you wish to buy a dictionary, and he starts giving you a list of different places around the city where you might be able to find a Draconic dictionary. Most of them are the workplaces of different mages or magus groups.
Okay. Does he not give me like comparison pricings from the Amazon store?
He's not Draconic eBay.
No, but he owns Draconic eBay. Don't you know? Gugalus Maximus has everything. Okay, I'm gonna go to the third bookstore on the left. Purchase myself some, or if it's in utter tatters, just take some Draconic pocket dictionaries for a few different languages, and then spellcasting 101 for dummies.
Okay, so you head up to the bookstore, and you find a bookstore that deals in arcane books. It's a student's bookstore from the Grand Magus Guild, so it should have some bits and pieces in it. In it you find a small translation scroll for Draconic. You can't find anything for Cat Draconic or Dwarven Draconic or Elven Draconic. You can only find Draconic. As far as you can tell, these other languages don't exist. But you never know. And you also find a basic pronunciation guide, which is used for the verbal components of spellcasting.
Okay.
So, while this has been going on, Glug has walked back across the bridge with a massive burn scar along her back from where she got zapped with a lightning bolt. In a lot of pain, stumbles back into Tatic Market. What would you like to do, Glug?
I'm looking for people that I know, so I guess.
Okay, well, the
I
books.
see Jack and shit.
Well, the bookstore that Groncarella is at is just across from the bridge, so you probably spot Groncarella sort of wandering around inside the bookstore taking books.
I'll run up to her.
Run, stumble.
That's it. I was gonna run up to her and that's it.
Hmm.
Say nothing.
So the large bouncer from the hidden pole has just run up to Groncarella, smelling of charred orc meat, with a massive, great electric burn up her back. Quite surprised.
And I noticed the electrical burn.
It's kind of hard not to.
Okay, then I withdraw my perception roll there.
What it's kind of like when someone has really badly burnt themselves and they just walk past and you just smell charred flesh. Now, while all this is going on, Sapphire has enjoyed a prolonged intimate moment with her scythe.
Yeah, it was pretty long. Pretty long.
Well, most scythes tend to be reasonably long.
I was gonna say it, but you know,
Beat you to it.
it was gonna be worse.
Well, after making a mess in the alleyway, I walk out of the alleyway.
Oh,
Just
dude.
fine.
I was drinking. I almost died.
She takes out some of the money she has. She takes a look at it. Takes a nice look at it. It's like, this'll do. Puts it back in her pocket, and then heads over to Tactic Market to look for the mentally awesome dwarf guy. What was his name? Crankshaft? Right?
Okay.
What? Who are we? What?
Who are you talking about?
50's character, I forget his name.
Her name is Clug,
Clug.
Clug, all right.
and she's a half orc.
Mentally awesome.
Dwarf named
You two want to switch characters now?
Wait. This is about to get better. So, Sapphire heads up to Tatic Market, where she meets up with her friend, the mentally awesome dwarf, Crankshaft.
Oh my god.
And the mentally awesome dwarf, Crankshaft, goes, "I'm your lassie, Sapphire. Been a long time since I seen you strip."
Yeah, it's been a long time, Mr. Mr. Groncarella.
Wait, what? Crankshaft.
Have you? So where's
How
where's
drunk
the
is
lovely lady? I heard the lovely lady was going to be at the Mage's Tower. Have you seen her at all?
how drunk is Sapphire exactly?
Yeah.
Do you have like a pension for not remembering names?
Hold on.
I'm the retarded one. You're the smart one. What is
How
going
many?
on here?
Hold on, I have a question.
Mm.
Question.
Oh,
I'm gonna post this in the Discord though. Shit, hold on.
Open another window.
How many fingers am I holding up?
you know what? I can feel the aneurysm getting bigger, dude. Like,
But in all due seriousness, she only had one drink. Only one drink.
okay, how about you? How much have you had?
Well, I've had a packet of beef jerky and some water, so 74.
No Oreos?
Well, I have
Yeah,
Oreos
Oreos.
upstairs. I said beef jerky or Oreos before the campaign
Oh.
started.
I
I'll
said
probably
beef
bring
jerky
down some Oreos after the break.
Mix them
Okay.
together, dude. That's what you do.
So
Well,
But-
we're now 40 minutes here.
yeah, Sapphire
so-
manages to meet up with Gronkroller and Glug, but I think we will call it there as the three meet up in Tattic Market. Gronkorella has gotten herself a Greater Inhugement, Zap Shock Shock, and Majosity scroll. Glug has got himself, or herself, sorry, a massive burn scar up the back and 2 pink and 1 blue potion.
And small animal food.
And some small animal
food.
food. And Sapphire has
Get
gotten
that.
herself a happy ending with a scythe.
God
So-
damn it, dude.
Thank you
Wouldn't
all
have
for
it
watching.
any other way.
Thank you all for watching. We will see you all in the next episode.